right, we're recording, and
I'm gonna sing my song anyway.
I don't give a shit.
I got my dick out, you got your dick out, everyone's got their dick out. 3 dicks in a circle, 3 dicks in a row. You know that one, right?
I know that the guest isn't supposed to talk
No,
at the
talk.
beginning.
This is
No, shut your fucking mouth.
Okay.
Oh, there
sorry.
are. There,
He's loud.
I am
He's
a
fucking loud. This is not never not funny.
As a child, I'm in the Seattle area. We have family in the Seattle area. It's wet. It's winter. It's cold in Seattle.
Is this the thing where you describe something horrible and then you say, and then that's walking the room?
And then I see Patton naked.
Because I did one. I want to do one. Can I do one
after
you?
No, why don't you take over the fucking show?
I don't mean to take over. I'm just really excited.
And now a classic American gas bag.
All right. Okay, hang on. I'm going to calm down because I get really excited. Here we go.
I got my dick out. See, if you're going to do it, Patton, you have to realize this is what's going to happen. I got my dick out. You got your dick out. 3 dicks in a row. It's a Christmas dick triangle.
A guy takes shit on the ground and the poop is walking around. Oh, sorry. I get really excited. I rush it. Can I do it again?
Yeah.
Let me do it again.
You haven't done it once.
All right. I'm going to try it again. Okay? Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay. Guy farts, blood is... shoot. I love the things you do, and I get really excited. Let me try it again. Ready? Here we go. I got it. Here we go. Tell me to, let me clear my head. Just tell me to go and I'll have it.
Okay, and go.
Walking the cunt. Damn it. Sorry. I blew it. Guys, I can't do it. Dave, do yours.
You are like a tire fire. You're listening to Walking the Room.
Oh, fuck. We should stop the show right here.
Oh, we are. Welcome back to the Wagging the Room. We are joined by Greg Barron and classic American gas bag Patton Oswalt.
We're not joined by this. I'm a member.
Greg's not joining you, you idiot. You're in his closet. How is he
disagree.
Joining you? All right, okay.
You fucking asshole.
Joining me is a guy that's been on every show.
You know what? You will continue to be joining me until you actually pull your fucking weight.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
It means that I carry every show, and until you actually carry one, you're joining me.
Wow. I love how he establishes the status.
I know.
Right off and joining
me. But when you have to that's the thing about Dave. It's like, look, I'm cute. I wear a hat. It all works out. I mean, it doesn't matter.
It's like you've never seen your nose.
Dude, it's substantial. That's all. And it's beautiful.
You could cut off your nose and bake it and feed it to your family for Christmas.
Don't give them that suggestion.
But that don't mean people don't want to fuck it. Now,
no, it does.
Saturday night, my friend.
I'm sorry. What a wonderful exchange that just
was.
No,
this is gonna. I'm waiting for a story about how Greg ran into Liam Neeson. And then he had lunch with oh fuck!
Fuck, that was awesome.
Wow, it's like Gore Vidal and Buckley all over again. These two,
unbelievable. It's the Nixon Frost interviews.
Pattern. It really is the pattern.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Anyway,
Saturday night
about his sweater instead of the actual person.
I look, dude. It's hard to insult me when you have a crush on me. So, right, you look at me, you get a little hot. I'm in a flannel.
I drop my cat food coupon.
This is showbiz, folks. You know what they should call this show? Are you sure you want to come to Hollywood?
I did. Sure? I dropped a cat food. $3 off. Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude,
every penny I can save.
Oh my God, dude. You're cat coupon, dude.
I know, you are cat coupon.
That's just so sad.
Oh, boy.
You know fucking Marin don't need coupons no more.
He is a
They
coupon.
No, you know what? Cats send him fucking food. They listen to the show. They say, I really loved it when you interviewed fucking Carrot Top, and I've sent you some homemade cat food. Cats send him food for other cats. That's how beloved that man is.
I'm going to turn down my ringer.
I wish you would just turn off. You. Have you ever accepted an invitation to something like months out where you're like, yeah, that'll be fun, and then the day comes and you go, what the fuck did I say yes for? Right?
Every time.
Right?
Are you talking about comedy sets? Because that's how I always feel.
I know comedy sets.
I think I said yes to this appearance back in September. And this morning I woke up and I thought my lungs had collapsed.
But thanks for not showering.
Yeah, no, trust me. Bringing something special in here.
So about a month ago, my buddy Jeff, who we knew each other from my kids' school, nice guy, and he calls me up and says, "Hey, do you want to go see Camp Freddy?" And we had just gone to see Jane's Addiction together. And I said, "Yeah, that sounds fine. What is that?" He goes, "It's on a Saturday night, whatever, blah blah." So then comes Saturday night.
I don't even know what it is.
Well, I'll tell you in a second.
See,
So
I
come
thought
Saturday.
it was a radio show, but
Camp Freddy is you know what Camp Freddy is.
Oh, I think I know
So anyway,
what it is.
I don't know what it is.
Camp Freddy is the ultimate cover band experience in that it is members of all the bands of the 80s and 90s,
Right.
like Velvet Revolver and Guns N' Roses and the Sex Pistols and Jane's Addiction. It's a night of who's old next.
I love it.
Wow.
So Navarro usually does it. Steve Stevens
Patton's
does
being
it.
bothered by a coat is bothering Patton
there's a-
because it's hanging on you. You
static.
can move your fucking chair.
All right, I'm
Holy
sorry.
shit.
I didn't want to. I don't know how close I was allowed to get here.
Make sure we don't cut that out.
Yeah, the clothes are literally clinging to me. This is creepy. God, this is creepy.
So it's a night where you go and you watch a bunch of old guys play covers. It sounds fucking miserable. I don't know why I said yes.
It's like the Reigning Monarchs.
It's that's just unnecessary. Not true.
I'm sorry. I was just making an honest.
Every time you mention the Reigning Monarchs, people buy albums at you. That's how much they don't like you. So you just sold us 15 records. I don't like what Dave's mean. I'm going to buy another one.
Boom.
So anyway, basically, it's like Dave Navarro, Matt Sorum from Guns N' Roses, members of the Cult. They make a cover band. Donovan Leitch comes out at the beginning, who looks.
I don't know who that is.
Donovan Leitch is Donovan's son.
You know, Donovan.
What has he ever
Donovan.
done?
Mellow Yellow, that guy.
He's in Camp Freddy.
Yeah, the son's in Camp Freddy, yeah. Wait a minute, wasn't he in some movies for a while?
Yeah, he did a little acting. He did some modeling.
Yeah.
And so this thing goes on at the Roxy, and it's literally a night where old rockers get together and they play cover songs.
Are there a lot of people there?
It's fucking. You can't get a ticket. The tickets sell out instantaneously.
Yeah.
Because all night long, you have no idea. Nobody knows who's going to be there. They know the basic setup will be Dave Navarro or Steve Stevens on guitar and Matt Sorum on drums. Those are the only constants.
You don't know which one of their
You have no idea what's going to
friends
happen.
Okay.
That would be something that Linus would be photography. He would be photographing that, by the way.
If he was, he'd be so off the fucking mark. No one in there's under 70. It's all bro. Dude, it's all bro. It's all
there's
bro.
not old women rockers?
No,
'Cause
there's
they're
old.
great.
I'll be honest with you. There's old porn stars and bros. It's bros and hoes, and they're in a room watching old rockers, but they couldn't be more excited about it. So this motherfucker starts at 11:30. So I go to the Improv.
So I'm sorry,
I do
this
a set.
is basically Lawrence Welk for people with gonorrhea.
Oh my God!
Is this what this is?
Completely.
It's
It
total Lawrence
totally
Welk.
is.
Yeah, okay.
It totally is. So the show starts, and Donovan Leitch comes out, and he does a couple songs, and then blah, 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 blah. And then it starts to move from, like, not known to known. So it's like there are two guys then they bring in somebody new, so the two kids from Neon Trees come out. Mm-hmm. They do a couple of Iggy Pop songs. Then a dude from a band that never made it comes out and sings some cult songs. He's very good, and it's sort of sad. It's a dude that never made it.
Was there
It's a
anybody
dude
from
that never
Faster
made it.
Pussycat there? That's all that matters.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rat. And
No!
out comes fucking Stephen Pearcy and Warren DeMartini, and I literally screamed like a girl. I go, no! And the dude next to me goes, fuck. He literally said, fuck. I'm like, no, this is happening. This is happening.
Old, it's
this is
sad.
happening.
Oh
So
my
Warren
God.
DeMartini comes out. Warren DeMartini comes out, who looks a lot like Kevin Nealon now. So Warren comes out. And Stephen Pearcy, and I swear to God, Stephen Pearcy's kind of pulled it together, but he looks like a fucking beat up cigar store Indian. And he comes out.
He might have been working as one for a while. That
Right?
I think in the early 90s
He comes
he
out
got
with
a
a
job.
grin, he's got a hat on, he's got a tank top.
Yeah.
All these guys, some of these dudes, like the New York, like for some reason, the Steve Stevens type of dude knows where to buy a blouse that you can't buy anymore, like a blouse. Like they wear
Yeah.
like a tiger
yeah,
skin
yeah, yeah.
blouse or something like that, right? It's a blousing situation. So they come out, they do Round and Round. The place goes fucking nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Stevens and Warren DeMartini do the thing where they play the lead together. People go nuts. Then they go, ladies and gentlemen, Lord George Lynch. So George Lynch from Dawkins comes out, and I come
In your pants.
in my pants. I just come.
Yeah.
He, for some reason,
I bet you came your pants off. Like
they
you
just
came-
blew up. It
Boosh.
just there was
It
just a
sounds
puddle of.
like you were kind of making fun of a lot of people in the audience, and then you were the worst of them.
Yeah. That, oh my God, that's exactly what this
that
sounds
couldn't
like.
be more true.
Yeah.
That couldn't be absolutely more true.
Look
about,
at these fucking.
Oh my God, I was trying to live and text and have the moment at the same time. I wanted to text.
Yep.
I wanted to text everybody I knew. Oh my God.
Oh, God, that's
so they do
hilarious.
Tobacco Road. The great thing about it is that everybody only does 2 songs and then they move out. So you never get tired. Like if you went to see Rat about 3 songs in, you'd want to go home.
No, I don't know.
But maybe not. But 2
I watched
songs.
an entire Y&T.
fuck.
Yeah.
So then there are some missteps. There's something I like to call the Linda Perry misstep.
Oh, what?
So Linda
Linda
Perry
Perry?
comes out from Four Non Blondes.
Four Non Blondes.
And she
no. No.
She comes out. She comes out and she sings "Creep." They do "Creep."
No.
And then she goes. And then she tells.
Did anybody shoot her with a crossbow?
I don't know. They should have. They do "Creep." So but it's all right because I know she's only been there for one more song. But then she makes it. Then she misjudges her audience, right? Because right before. When Rat were on, and then George Lynch from Dokken joined them, who looks like a gorgeous woman. He goes out, and they play
Are you
Tobacco.
sure it wasn't Faye Dunaway?
They play Tobacco Road, right? You know the song Tobacco Road? Kind of. It could have been.
Might have been Faye Dunaway.
Could have been Faye Dunaway.
Yeah.
They play Tobacco Road, and there's a lot of soloing during it. And she comes out, and she goes, I hope I don't get pregnant from all the jerking off on stage tonight. And here's the great thing about the audience. It's all bros, and no one gives it up for the joke. Everyone goes, and there's a couple people go, boo. What I love about, and this is what's so awesome about this room, it is a room full of tired old dudes like me. So there's no patience for shit that they don't like. If they like something, people go fucking
You're
nuts.
already, if you come out and you're from Four Non Blondes, you're digging yourself
in a
out of a
deficit.
huge hole.
You're in a deficit.
Because you made me suffer so many fucking times with your goddamn song.
The only thing amazing about it is when she does the Zeppelin song, Sebastian Bach comes out and fucking sings with her. He looks,
What?
He fucking comes out.
Oh,
and screams it.
dude.
The
What
place goes
Zeppelin
nuts.
song did they
Hey,
do?
Patton just woke
Whole Lot
up.
of Love.
Oh.
Patton
Right?
just woke up.
Nothing
Right?
wrong with Sebastian
Maybe
Bach.
Kingdom
Nothing.
Come.
No,
Stop by.
you got with Sebastian Bach, you got no problems.
No.
He still looks it, he still rocks it.
Dude
you know
can
my
sing.
Sebastian Bach story. I told you one about it at the radio show. So anyway, then something happens that I don't even know how to deal with. And the reaction was phenomenal. So Linda Perry leaves, and the whole time, sort of off to the left, Donovan Leitch is sort of hosting this thing. So he comes back and he
By
gets
the way,
everyone psyched up.
not to shoehorn in a plug for my own movie, but the song "What's Going On" by Four Non Blondes is used so perfectly in a moment in Young Adult that absolutely illustrates why that song exists and why it was popular.
Yeah.
It's used in a really brilliant way. It doesn't even mean to the song, but it does say that it does inhabit a kind of evil niche in all of our collective memories. You'll see what I mean when you see it.
And not to, do my own thing, but Rats Round and Round is something I jerk off and cry to every night at 9 p.m. I hide in the shower and I do that. So.
If you go to ratingmonarchs.com, you can download the record for free or for a price of your choosing. So
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's
but
beautiful. No,
When
it's
you
fine.
brought up Linda Perry, I'm like,
No,
wait
you
a minute.
gotta
She
do it.
does
You gotta do it.
inhabit a very specific moment in time
Yep.
for the early 90s. Anyway, go ahead.
and also I want to put a pin there because I want to talk about that movie
Yeah.
at some point today. So then they go, ladies and gentlemen, Fred Durst.
Oh!
I'm not kidding you. If you could feel a room skid to a halt,
Yes!
but here's the beauty of it. No one gave it up for Fred Durst. I literally looked around and people didn't applaud. They didn't. They fucking.
Whoa.
This room. They come to these shows
To see
expecting
old
great
80s fucking...
But they know that it's
Yeah.
going to be a cavalcade of
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
that they like and songs that they love. There was no song you hadn't heard. Every
Yeah.
cover was one that you're like,
Sounds
oh,
like
right.
something I want to see.
You know,
Yes!
No, here's the
totally
thing. If you can
something
stay
I
up till
would
11:30, it's worth
I
every
can't!
second of it.
I'm already
Every
tired
second.
and it's 11:30 in the afternoon.
Greg, were you sitting or standing?
Standing.
So wait a minute. So you know what I bet what makes people angry? If they see something they don't like, their knees immediately flare up. Like if Rat comes out, they can forget the pain in their knees
That's right.
and their lower back. But if Linda Perry makes a jerk off joke, they're like, oh, that's right. my
Oh,
knees-
God, Linda Perry phlebitis.
Oh my God. So when Fred Durst comes out, you think to yourself, oh God, what if I have cancer?
Fred Durst. Oh, gout.
What if this isn't a canker sore? So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Fred Durst comes out, and it's
God.
like it's and a couple of the guys I was with described it like this. They go, dude, he came out and it was still 2002. He had on a puffy jacket with a fur collar.
No.
He was doing the bouncy up and down thing where I can't show you obviously. He was
Not
doing that.
your audience,
he was doing
asshole.
that rap walk thing. Everyone and for some reason I kept thinking, did he shave his eyebrows or is he sick? So
I bet he shaved his eyebrows.
So he...
Oh, no.
Or just he had a fucking party last night. You know what?
Yeah.
Sometimes
He does.
you wake up on the floor, you don't have eyebrows.
He spits through "You Really Got Me." It's terrible. Then he does "Walk This Way," but he sort of raps it while Sebastian Bach comes out and sings it. But the worst part of the whole night was he walks over to Billy Morrison. Now, Billy Morrison is a guitar player. He plays with Billy Idol. He plays with The Cult. He's an old punk rocker. He's been around for a long time. Probably the best looking guy on stage. Very healthy. Very, very, very spiky punk rock looking.
Weird thing to bring up.
And probably the best musician up there, too. Just
Really
total
good.
pro.
Well, Steve
But a
Stevens.
guitar player. He
Well,
has a
yeah.
guitar in his hands. I just want to make this point. Fucking Fred Durst walks over and goes, "Motherfucker, drop some bass." And no,
so stupid.
So Billy Morrison is just staring at him, and then he goes, "Come on, baby, drop that bass." And finally, Billy Morrison points to the bass player who's standing behind him. The crowd just fucking boo. He leaves.
This is...
He leaves.
This
He leaves.
is-
That's it. So then, now we're at the end. We're getting close to the end.
I so want to see this show.
Oh God! And and here's the good thing: never the same once. Never the same once.
Why don't they
So-
broadcast this?
Oh,
I mean, this is like
dude.
sorry.
It
Anyway,
should
go
be.
ahead.
It should be.
It should be totally broadcast every week.
They go, "Ladies and gentlemen, we have one rock and roll legend on the drums because last week Guns N' Roses were inducted to the Hall of Fame. So Matt Sorum is a Hall of Fame drummer.
Oh yeah.
So Keith Moon is there? Keith Moon! Yeah!
Dave, does he not know? Should we tell him?
No, we
All right.
shouldn't. No,
And now, John Bottom!
Oh my God!
dear.
I just wrote about that. Okay, I'll tell you. Let's put a
Right.
pin in that. So
love
anyway,
your writing
you know
stories.
the John Bonham story. Anyway,
No.
I'll tell it to you later. So,
Oh, that's good, because it's a podcast.
ladies and
You can tell it to me
gentlemen,
later. No, you tell it to me off the mic.
you want the best. You got the best. Please welcome Paul Stanley. Now, Paul Stanley comes out.
What?
Yeah, I feel like
In a-
that's not an appropriate
just-
introduction.
That's what their thing is. That's Kiss.
No, that's Kiss's
Yeah,
intro.
but he
Oh, wait,
shouldn't
I
be
thought
able
you
to
said
do it
this
there.
was drums.
No.
No.
What I'm saying is there was already one. They said there's already one Hall of Famer here.
Oh.
Here's another one. Here comes Paul
okay.
Stanley from Kiss. So here comes Paul Stanley from Kiss. So Paul Stanley comes out. Now, Paul Stanley is also wearing a blouse. Like
Oh, I love it.
Hey,
And how are the titties?
Well, I went to Yo Gabba Gabba the first time with my daughter, and he was there with his son, and he was wearing a blouse.
he wears a blouse.
to Yo Gabba
He wears a
Gabba,
blouse.
bring
He wears
his
a
son
couple
to
of
Yo Gabba
earrings,
Gabba.
and the man has had some. The man. One of the things I
Oh,
noticed
Lord,
is
has he had some
like
surgery.
like when Billy Duffy from the Cult came out. You go, that's the way I want to age. He still has
Right.
he still has his face.
Yeah. I
His
love
hair,
a guy that still has his face.
You know,
And
they
the face looks
but
old
it's
but
the
good.
face that he was born with.
Yeah.
Stanley's had so many facelifts that his head pulls to the left. It looks like somebody's trying. It looks like somebody's trying to remove him from the room.
He looks like he's in a wind tunnel where a couple of the fans are broken.
Yes,
so
it's just
some of the
one side.
air- So just
Does he have like a sideways
it's-
Joker smile?
It's a little bit. But he's very sweet. He's very sweet, and he comes right out with the goods. They do Strutter.
I
The
hear
place-
he's like the nicest guy.
the
too.
nicest. And he
Yeah.
also said, he goes, hey, he's also very femmy, and he says, tonight is not about perfection. It's just about having a great time.
That's kind of sweet.
And then he goes, all right, and they go into Strutter, and the place goes fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Should have ended it there.
Oh, should have ended it there.
He goes, I'd like to introduce you to the best
Dane
blue,
Cook.
the best.
Carly, Carly Simon comes out.
It wouldn't have even been weird if Dane Cook had come out. It
Actually,
almost would have fit.
That would have sounds perfect.
I think if they'd said Dane Cook and he'd come out and done some stand up, people would have
all right,
gone. They would have fucking loved
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So they go. So he does a Bad Company song, which is not great, but it's okay. We're all tolerant about it. Then he goes, I'd like to introduce you to the best blues guitar player I know, and his son comes out. Now his son
Awkward.
is about 14. His name's Evan, and he has the Horseshack afro. Not the Slash afro, not the dude from the Strokes afro. He's got the Horseshack one where his head turns but the hair stays the same. And he's also wearing a blouse. And he comes out and plays average blues as average.
he
Right?
does.
He's 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he doesn't.
He hasn't suffered yet.
And he also doesn't suffer, but he also
Even
hasn't
if-
earned anything.
But even if he's a great guitarist, you can't play the blues if you're 14.
That's
No,
not
no,
true.
no.
He
Yeah,
could have watched
you don't
his
know.
family raped and killed in Kosovo.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Actually, that's true. Yeah.
He grew up, he went to school in the Valley.
Yeah.
But he was on a vacation in Kosovo and watched his family murdered or raped.
Or by the way, he might have spent 5 minutes with Gene Simmons. That gives you the right to play the blues.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Hey, I want to fuck
By the
your
way,
mother.
by the way,
Tell you, Pam Dauba blew me in Germany.
I'll post. I will post this. Oh my God, I will post this. I saw something the other day, buddy. My buddy showed me something. I will post this. And Dave, it's you and me doing
I
this.
once fucked a clown because it had tits.
I
Sometimes you
stress
just
the
gotta,
word "it."
The thing that I say about it is you just gotta fuck whoever. It doesn't matter. And he was on my fucking talk show, and he goes, "This whole thing you're doing is horse shit." Ian, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You're absolutely right. Right.
Look what I'm doing in the thing.
Whoa.
So,
What else is new?
by the way, so here's a quick thing. So I'll just tell you this.
You gonna call
This
it-
is
a
a
sidebar?
this is a little sidebar. A great video to watch, and it is exactly Dave and me doing the show together.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Tom Snyder interview with Kiss in makeup, where Ace Frehley's super fucked up
yeah.
and super.
What?
Yeah.
He's super fucked up, and he's being hilarious. And Gene Simmons is fucking fuming.
Yeah.
He's sitting there in his outfit, and Frehley's making fun of their costumes. He's like, I got a
love it.
two-belt on here. He makes fun of his codpiece. He's drunk. He's hilarious, by the way. He is fucking hilarious. And Simmons is just like, oh, God, you are so fired when we get done. So they go, ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Thayer. Now, Tommy Thayer is the guy who plays Ace Frehley now in Kiss.
Love it.
No one knows who he is.
Love it.
And they do Lick It Up. Now, Lick It Up's the worst. Lick It Up is the song that said, we're taking our makeup off. That's we're
right.
having
I
makeup
remember
off.
that. Yep.
And I have to be honest with you, the crowd does not dig it. It's the last song of the
Hey,
night.
at least they didn't do "Tears Are Falling."
Right?
You know,
They finish
That's
with
the
Lick
only-
It Up, and the guy behind me goes, audible to everybody, that sucked.
No.
And that's the end of the night.
Because
the end of the night.
old people
That's the end of
don't
the night.
give a shit.
That's the
You're playing for a bunch of cranky
You're
old
absolutely
men.
right. Absolutely right. On our way out, the guy who I'm with goes, dude, this drunk girl was all over me all night.
What?
He goes, this drunk girl behind me was all over me all night. It's porn star Debbie Diamond, also from the 90s. Wasted.
I'm
Wasted.
laughing so hard because imagine, let's say like Showtime instead of Max picks up the show. So they're showing it, and right before they roll credits, it's totally funny shit. That sucked. And they start rolling the credits.
How does that not happen at the end of every live podcast we do?
Oh my God, dude.
Well, that
I'm sure it does. No, I'm sure about it. In cubicles and in cars, driving to hard jobs. People go, well, fuck, that wasn't worth it.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna tell a very quick story. You can cut this out. When I was in high school, senior year, they did this goddamn Christmas pageant, and our high school did not have a lot of money, so they didn't have a big enough band or enough people to actually have live music. So they had to buy. You could buy these kind of pre-recorded Christmas pageants where it came with a cassette and the book, and they would put the cassette in the boombox, and they would kind of do a little play, and then they would go, "I wonder how they celebrate Christmas all over the world." Click, and the music start, and the chorus would start singing. It was that, and they literally had the boombox on stage because we didn't have a sound system. So there was this kid. He was like the star Glee Club singer who I could not stand. He was so annoying, and he drove me crazy. But he was the star. And then there was also this guy his name was Billy David, and he was in my shop class. And I also hated him because he was this redneck jerk off, just mean, and hated people that did theater, and hated Oswalt reading your goddamn books all the time. So
he's the voice of reason.
Yeah, well, it was like I'm in between these two extremes, these people that I can't stand. So they're doing this Christmas and it's eating it. Everyone hates it. And I was sitting with my shop class because that's when, I don't know why, that was the class right before this activity period. So and it's that mandatory pageant. So we're sitting there and they're doing each song, and I wonder how to make a fruitcake. So the very last song is they don't think they're going to get home in time for Christmas. So the lead guy, and he's doing the lead-in for the song, and the chorus teacher was a little slow hitting the play button. So he just goes, "Now I'll never get home for Christmas." And Billy David behind me goes, "Why don't you fucking sing about it?" And you heard it so clearly in this whole auditorium, and people lost their mind. And to this kid's credit, he powered through this song. Face was beat red, like choking back tears. It was the best. So again, that whole thing of the song ends, the big swell, boom, that sucked. Good night.
Oh my God. It's funny. At the end of that night, I was like, I bet if I got up and said, how many of y'all listen to Walk in the Room? There would have been a lot of dudes. I listened to that horse shit. Yeah, I listened to that fucking horse shit. It was just mad.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, it's really funny to be in a room full of people that are like, look, dude, this better fucking be good, and you better be good. 'Cause I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm here. It started at 11:30. I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm fucking tired.
There's a lot of people doing low impact cardio on the treadmill listening to this right now. A lot of guys.
Oh, yeah.
I've been told not to run too fast. I can't take it above 4.2.
Oh, yeah, no.
I do a nice fast walk.
This podcast could be called Smoking on the Bench Press. It's fucking... I'm going to do a couple reps in a minute. I got it. Oh, Christ. Hang on, let me get this out. That's a segment, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's Join us next week when my guest will be Billy David.
Not a bad time to mention the Starfish Circus, which is next Monday.
Oh yeah, we are going to be doing a Starfish Circus at Largo on Monday with Patton, Oswalt, and Karen Kilgariff.
I can announce that after the show, the Lake Street Creamery truck will be there with custom walking the room flavors, and I can tell you guys that this time it's all free. Free ice cream. You don't got to pay for nothing. It's all paid for. Go get some ice cream.
All that we requested for this was that I got to rub my bottom on all of the tubs.
Do you know how many plane tickets are being bought from the Midwest right now?
Oh yeah, free ice cream.
That's the sound of what's going on every airplane on the way.
Dude, I
there.
got in one of the fucking buckets last time I was there. I couldn't get
Lake Street Creamery. And by the way, one of the flavors inspired by your show, they're going to add to the regular menu, the Tim Tam flavor, because it was so popular.
Yeah, people loved it
that
so
they've
much.
just kept it on the menu. It's so good.
Yeah, the Tim Tam
also,
one is incredible.
you'll be able to buy our live cuddle for Eva. It's up on our Shopify page. You can also get there through Walking the Room. You can get through there through Hot Dog Thunderdome. But our live cuddle is $2. It's on Shopify. It's not on iTunes because that's a total pain in the ass to do that. That way, iTunes won't let you do a pay and then non-pay. So it's on Shopify. It's $2. Go fucking buy it.
I asked
Jesus
Dave
Christ.
a week ago what the ticket sales were, and Dave's like, I never asked about that. So I called Flanagan. This was a week ago, and I knew because he showed me the numbers. It is more than halfway sold out. This one will sell out. So I'm not trying to do this to create some kind of false panic. More than half the seats are gone. So get your tickets because you're going to be really pissed if you miss this one.
And one last thing about it is that it's for the Littlest Tumor Foundation, and already a donor has said he will match any donation up to $10,000.
Whoa!
Yeah, I say I'm going to do it.
Well, yeah,
No,
but wait a
Dave.
minute.
I'm going to do it.
But hang on.
Dave,
You know that saying that you're going to do it means you have to do it.
Here's the deal.
You can't just say you're going to do it.
At the end of the night, I'm going to ask how much has been donated.
Right.
And then I'm going to walk across the street with a fucking loaded weapon.
Whoa.
And I'm going to hold up the nudie place.
Oh, you're going to hold up the strip club. Oh, so,
And then I'm
all
going
right.
to come back with a fucking pile of cash and I'm going to say,
Right.
give this to the tiny
You know what, folks?
tumors.
Now that is the kind of holiday spirit that Walking
because
the Room
I
is all
care.
about.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put one in the back of an elf's
No,
head.
there's no. I don't know why you need to shoot.
Here's what I
I'm
did.
going to shoot it. I'm going to go down to the mall. I'm going to shoot a fucking elf.
Here's what I did.
Picture that is what I'm
I
gonna
went
get.
over to Nude or whatever it's called, and I holiday pimped a stripper. What I did was
She's got.
I took the bitch's ones and left her with a thong, and that's how we do.
Yeah.
That's how
Merry
we
Christmas,
do.
everyone.
Merry
right?
Christmas,
Yeah.
everyone.
All right, so Santa Ana winds blew through last week, which I was not here for. I was in New York, and apparently it was apocalyptic.
It was unfucking believable.
It was ridiculous.
That's the one thing we have. Like
Whoa, crazy wind.
besides the occasional earthquake, as far as weather goes,
Yeah.
the winds here just whip fucking shit around.
And I know that there are people in the Midwest that live in Tornado Alley, and that's scary too. But our winds, it is like someone has literally flipped a switch. It doesn't build up to anything. It is completely calm.
Yep.
And then why is it gale force like that? There's no warning.
And not only that, but as you know, for my love of them, we populated this place with palm trees, which are filled with palm fronds, which fly from the trees and crush things.
like sabers, literally like
You
giant
hear
wooden
them
sabers.
You hear him hit cars outside.
No,
Yeah.
last year a woman was killed by a falling palm
Well,
frond.
but she was.
Yeah.
It was self-defense.
Oh yeah. She came at it with a knife. So
That tree was like, fuck
Yeah, it
you, bitch,
was,
you've
hey,
been on my
man.
shit for so long.
But anyway, so I get back the day after the winds, and I see the destruction. It's crazy. It's everywhere. So my daughter loves to walk our dog. She goes, take our dog's name is Grumpus, and she calls him Buckus because she can't say Grumpus. So she goes, no, Dave, please. Oh, God.
Is that not?
Is that how you raise your son?
Yep.
Really? Wow, this kid's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Oh, you shit your pants again, Einstein. Great.
Why does he blink so much, Dave? It's called a daddy tick. Blink, 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 blink. Daddy's home. Blink, blink, blink. Panic. I don't know words yet.
Yeah, he knows how he respects me though.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
Red Menace 2.
So she goes, want to take Bucket for a walk? So we go out and we're walking, and we get 3 houses down, and this minivan comes screeching up, pulls up to the curb.
What condition is the minivan in?
Actually, the minivan looked pretty good.
Okay.
It was this is all right. Minivan looked perfectly fine.
Yeah.
A woman gets out in a perfectly nice business suit, and there's an older guy sitting in the passenger seat with one of those like file boxes in his lap with all these folders jutting out of it. And she runs up to us, and she looks put together, but also kind of crazy. And she's pointing to the house like, "Do you know these people? Do you know the people in this house?" And it smelled like something legal to me, like when they trying to serve papers. Yeah. And I was like, no, I don't know them. She goes, would they be okay with us picking these apples? Because there are all these
they fell on the ground.
apples that had fallen on the ground.
The
And I was
wind
like,
blew all the apples down.
yeah, and I go, I guess. And she goes, okay, good.
Hey, random guy on the street. Can I take this other people's stuff?
Yeah. So then, look, she
My conscience is pretty weak. I just need to have a dialogue. I have to do this out loud.
And then I realized she has a box in her hand, the kind of box like if you go to a taco place and you take a bunch of takeout tacos, they give you that little box.
Yeah.
And she starts grabbing apples and putting them in this box. And then the guy in the pasture goes, limes! And there were also these limes had fallen, and I was like, what in there? And then she
have sparkling water.
Yeah. So then,
oh my God.
she's grabbing limes. And then she looks at me because I'm standing there, and then she looks at me and she goes, these winds are just everything's on the ground. Everything's on the ground.
Oh my God.
And I
It's a
realized
free-for-all.
That's the Hobotang holiday. The
Oh
Santa
my
Ana
Hobotang
God.
Christmas.
Oh my God.
Hobotangs lose their mind when the Santa Anas happen because there's all kinds of shit all over the
This
place.
bike blew into my yard. It's
Yes,
mine.
it's mine.
God gave me this bike. Dude, God gave me this bike.
And these people were clearly not destitute. Are limes that expensive?
Well-
it's just limes.
Yeah, but you don't understand the joy of free.
It is.
No, there are people who freak their shit out for free. Like if you... Every once in a while, like at our shows, we'll give away free pins. And it's just weird when someone puts a fist in there. It's like, I've never even seen anyone wear pins. Like, are you going to take a fist full of fucking Reigning Monarchs pins? Did you not? Like, what the fuck?
You almost want to go, you can't resell these. There's no profit.
They're free. They're free.
They're absolutely free. You can, and this brings back, again, it's that
I gotta go take these home and put them with my bag of shit. I have a bag of shit and a bunch of newspapers I'm keeping. I'm keeping stuff.
I have a lot of hotel soaps. I have a lot of soy sauce packets. They're free. I gotta have them. Yeah. It's that Hobotang thing, and then I flashed back years ago. Some friend told me that he did an open mic. No, he did a comedy show, and it was a one-nighter. And at the beginning of the show, he was supposed to announce, next week, blah blah blah. And then he goes, at the end of the show has not started yet. He goes, at the end of the show, we're giving away. Fill out those cards. We're giving away a free T-shirt with this bar's name on it, and the crowd went so berserk, trying to fill out. She's filling out 2 cards, like they're all screaming. That they had to cancel the show because they wouldn't shut up enough. The headliner never got to go on, and it was for a fucking T-shirt.
Oh my
Hobotangs
I love it
everywhere.
when people are filling out credit card applications because the Citibank is giving away a Citibank hat. Oh God! I got a free Citibank hat.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
You don't want that ever.
No! I do want a Banks hat. I want a Banks hat. I also want that T-shirt. I do those 5Ks. Fucking free T-shirt.
Yeah.
Well, no, you pay $30 to do the 5K. No, free T-shirt, bro.
But then I called Dave about that. I was like, to pay attention to the Hobotangs. Look around your neighborhood because I think they're running around the city right now.
Yeah, no,
everything's on the ground.
You know what? There's something else.
What?
The other day I said, where have the Hobotangs been? I have not seen them.
Oh, right.
No, we miss them. And she looks at me and she says, I think they stay in when it's cold.
Oh, to keep each other warm because they can't afford heat, so they rub each other. They're rubbing on each other? What are they doing?
I don't know what they're doing.
Again, here's the thing. We're not. When I say hobotang, I'm not making fun of the destitute or the poor. Hobotangs are people with money.
No, they're above
who
ground.
Get a thrill of not paying for stuff. Who can easily pay for things.
No,
Yes.
they are like I said, a terrestrial or above ground hobo.
Yeah.
They are a hobo in
They have
regular
checking account. They just want free stuff.
No, and they're fucking everywhere. I was explaining to some friends the other night. I didn't even go into the whole the history of hobotangs. I just go, it's like when a dude goes, "Are you going to finish that?" And my buddy goes, "Fuck, that's perfect."
Yeah.
Wait, I need a word for that. That guy's always around, man. He goes, my buddy makes T-shirts, and he's like, we have like it's a guy that's like, so are you going to sell all those? Well, fuck, dude, you want some of the
try.
like, are you asking for stock? Like you're asking for some of the.
Do you
know what
see
I mean?
how
Do you
I'm
mind what
living?
take? Yeah, what do you?
I'm making these to make. What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, what the runoff ones? You want the one without a head, like the people that go.
You just got out of your car, right? Are you done with that?
Are you gonna let me just borrow that for
Are
a
you
minute?
done with
let
your
me
car? I'll just.
You're not driving it now.
Well, you're not. You're getting out of it. I see. You're
I'll
going
just use
to your
yours.
house, so
I'll just
take
use
your
yours.
car.
I like people who do that. I'll just take your car. I'll just go ahead and use yours. I'm gonna go ahead and borrow yours.
So, so I actually saw a rare because it was chilly. I saw rare sighting hobotangs out in the cold.
Out in the cold.
But I also
they
love
had
that-
to go out.
Yeah,
because
but you
it
know
was
what
a
they were
big
making? They were
event.
making a fucking emergency pie. Like somebody had to get.
Wait a minute.
A lime pie?
Well, a fucking lime and you ever had? Have you not had lime and apple hobotang pie? Girlfriend, you never get yourself up on some hobotang pie. What you gonna do when you try to get the lime inside there? What you do is when you don't have orange, you take apple and lime and you make orange. That's how you do it.
What happens if there's a furious blizzard and it blows a lot of stuff on the ground? That's the ultimate hobotang
Yeah, but then they have
dilemma.
to go through the cold.
Well-
Then they can't find most of it because it's under snow.
Oh,
right?
that's
All
right.
I'm saying
but
is-
what if they know it's there? That's got to drive them crazy.
I'm sure they can smell it.
I wonder how many people though. I wonder how many hobotangs went. Post Katrina, New Orleans is probably a good place to be.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know how much shit's on the ground down there?
Just a hobotang dragging.
I wonder if there's just people
dragging a body away. Clothes! I found some clothes. Dude, there's a person in there.
Dude, I got.
He's not using them.
Dude, look what I got. I got an arm. Dude, look what I got. I got an arm.
God.
So I don't know what's going on with them. We'll see what
Vanished.
We'll see what they when they rise in spring. I guess are they like? I wonder if they're like bears. Like they just go in and we don't see them for a while. I'm worried that they moved. I'm worried that they moved closer to their French fry store.
I got doing the French fry shops up. Gourmet fries, dude. Open it up.
I hope they're not gone.
I wonder if we'll hear about some of your other neighbors after this break.
Daddy's about to get angry. Linus and Witch Nose.
Oh, boy.
Right, so for anybody who hasn't caught up on the story, they live above me. They just moved in. When they moved in, they knew there was a 2-year-old in the building. They immediately started complaining about the 2-year-old. Then they wrote a long letter about how we should basically keep our kid from running around during the day, and maybe he should
We got
stay in the
furious.
back
To
room.
stop your kid from acting the way every other kid on the planet acts all the time.
Yeah, and we got furious here walking the room. We did not enjoy that, and a lot of there were a lot of postings inside the Hot Dog Thunderdome and other places where people were like, literally, people were like, Dave, I will go there and I'll kill for you. Here's the thing, people, relax.
Yeah.
No, I might actually call on them.
Is that right?
You might raise up the.
We don't
the
attack
army.
as a pack, is what we said.
Well, might be exceptions.
Is that right?
So, we started talking about last week. I wanted to check out. He's a photographer. He's a rock photographer. He does shit on Sunset Boulevard. He's
Oh boy.
his. I'll read his fucking webpage at some point, but it's so retardedly poorly written. It's like you cannot fucking believe what you're reading. He actually says his work is known throughout the Twitterverse on his webpage. So
Use Twitterverse.
ow.
You can't talk
can't-
about yourself. Also, he wrote this thing in the third person as though it's been written about him, as though it's a quote from somebody.
It's
about.
It's like Cracked Magazine, Cracked.com did a great feature a few months ago about there's like 5 celebrity Wikipedia entries that are clearly written by the celebrities.
Oh,
Like,
really?
they write
Gutenberg
their
one of
own-
them?
I don't think so, but it's really fascinating how the level of delusion and desperation in these Wikipedia
Oh,
entries.
it's terrible. And you can't tell people things they don't know now because all people can fucking Google you
Yeah.
and they can YouTube you. Your
Exactly.
reality cannot be changed anymore. It
I know,
used to
exactly.
be.
Yeah,
You used
yeah.
to read about somebody and go, that person sounds fascinating. Now you're like, I just fucking imaged them. They're not that fucking cool. I just image searched them. They're not that cool. I read the blog. It's stupid.
yeah,
I saw the videos. They're inarticulate. Like,
Right.
and I'm talking about me. But the point is,
Uh-oh, is this the...
call it up. Call it up. You got to call it up.
Here we go.
All right, I'll read the bio. Okay. There's a picture of him in his horn rim glasses. Photographer.
Yeah. Go easy on the horn rim glasses, by the way. Just go a little bit. Tread lightly.
No, I know.
Motherfucker.
I get it.
That's how
Everyone
Daddy does
does
it.
it.
I
Yeah.
don't think- okay,
I need to
there we
see.
go. All right. The pulse of Los Angeles is driven by its nightlife. And in a city where every available stage and speakeasy is filled with secret shows and showcase performances, you'll find Andrew.
The thing about the speaking is easy is he's a time traveling photographer. One of the things that you don't mention on here,
Wow.
he can go back in time and
Oh my
take
God,
pictures.
he takes the greatest pictures of flappers.
Oh my God! I would love to see his Scott Joplin photographs. Is there any of those Zazu pits?
Oh man, when he had those Billie Holiday photographs up her skirt, it was a Billie Holiday upskirt that was on the superficial. How does he do it? He
During
travels.
this time of oppression from oil barons, Andrew
What?
gets the real shot.
What?
Oil
That's not a real.
barons.
Read
No.
that sentence.
No, that's good.
Is that an actual
Read that
sentence?
I just made that up. I was joking.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now I'm gonna cut to the end.
Is this the opening voiceover from the Road Warrior?
It's so bad.
My life fades, the
Okay,
vision dims.
I'll cut to the end.
Okay.
The action from his lens has found its place, gracing everything from immediate importance of LA venues and entertainment blogs to the world at large at spin.com, and in contrast, reposts around the Twitterverse. When the world looks in for a glimpse into the heart of the West Coast, the rhythm is the shutter of Andrew's camera. What in the fuck?
By the way, do you know that he says that when he's fucking? He actually says that to his wife when he's fucking. This is the rhythm of the universe.
Rhythm of the shutter. This is the rhythm of the shutter.
Rhythm of the shutter. Right?
Okay, so
Click, click,
dear.
clickety, 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 come.
we did not respond to
Do you like clickety, 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 clickety?
No, never. Who would?
That's my clickety. That's my new catchphrase.
No, I don't like it.
Clickety, 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 come. My God, I'm devolving into just the worst person.
No, I agree.
Clickety, clickety, clickety.
Although devolving is
Yeah,
my word.
I'm sorry,
You started
devolving.
there.
Yeah, you're.
But do
It's a
you
little
know
weird.
I'm going to go tweet that later?
I don't
Those
care.
are my tweets.
Yeah.
So-
Clickety,
and
clickety,
they're
clickety,
great.
Yeah, they're
clickety.
fantastic.
That's why you're in the top 10 people to follow.
I'm the
of
worst.
Time magazine.
I'm the worst. I just post about the
I know,
show
and
and
none
I
of it makes
retweet
sense.
you and Pat.
Yeah.
So we didn't respond to that letter,
Right.
right?
Wrote a letter.
And I guess that made them mad or something. And then we had a whole thing, and then it seemed like it was over. Like everyone understands this is what it's going to be. There's a kid running around, blah blah. So my wife goes, okay, so they're putting stuff in front of the door. What do you mean? So in our lobby area, we have Finn's stroller and his car because it's your lobby area, and then Balls because he likes to play outside right in front of the apartment, and we don't want him playing with balls in the house because it's loud.
Yeah.
So
They're putting shit in front of the door. Like anything that's there, they're blocking the doorway. So Finn runs out and falls down.
But they're also, they must passively, aggressively saying to you, these belong inside your house.
Yes, but
They are-
not saying it with words.
No.
Hey, can you move this shit?
No, but they're literally putting it in and going, why don't you go ahead and put this inside? I'm going to go ahead and help you out. I'm going to put
And
this in
so so then call up the building manager, explain what's going on. She says, okay, they're sending me photographs every day of the stuff. So they're going with their phone and taking pictures and saying this stuff's in the lobby. It shouldn't be here. And sending it to the manager
minute,
saying
is-
it's illegal for it to be here.
there. So he is sending photographs with the rhythm of the shutter
Dave,
of the
I'm just
universe
saying
that he inhabits.
The beat of Los Angeles is in its toys that are left in lobbies. And when those toys are left, you know who's there? You know who's always there?
Who's there?
Andrew and his
Andrew.
camera. Yeah.
Is always
Oh
there.
my God.
Showing you. The thing about him is he doesn't know how to speak. She had to write that letter, but he was going to send you a bunch of pictures. He didn't know how to make the pictures of the sound of Finn.
Because his shutter has replaced his voice, man.
Oh my God, dude!
Talks, guys. Come on, man.
The universe.
If you know how your hand are coming, click, 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 click.
I'm sorry, but that is like Michael Haneke cachet shit. That
I don't know
if you
Michael
saw
Haneke
that.
is.
That there's this insanely disturbing French film where you got to see it, where this guy starts getting sent videotapes that are clearly being taken from in front of his apartment, he can't figure out who's filming, and it's amazing. It's so,
all right.
It's really, it's a real mind.
But here's what a twat this guy is. I guarantee you that before he sends the pictures, he fucking photoshops or he fucking he does the thing where he miniaturizes the picture or he blurs out the side.
Okay, so we had a little audio problem there, but so now this motherfucker, I'm talking to the manager, and she's like, "Look, these guys are assholes. We're gonna actually send them a letter that says if you want to get out of the building, leave. We'll give you your deposit back. Just get out." They're gonna send them a letter.
Yeah.
So, but she also says, "But look, we don't trust these guys, and we don't trust them to not fall over something in the lobby and say they hurt themselves and sue us, or something of that nature, or to call the city and say, hey, these guys are keeping stuff where they shouldn't, or anything like that." So she goes, "You got to move all your stuff out of the area." So now all the stuff that we use for convenience, we have to move into the garage. Now I can't keep like balls and stuff in the garage because the fucking hobos that go to the garbage cans will take them. So now I have to bring them inside. They didn't really think this through because we had the balls outside so Finn wouldn't play with the balls inside.
Nice.
So there's going to be a point in the next couple of weeks where they're going to come down and go, "Hey, man, I thought we had a talk," because we talked. I thought we had a talk. And I go, "Yeah, we did. But remember when I said the thing about all that shit's out there and it's inconvenient? Now it's inconveniencing you because no balls in the house is no longer a fucking rule, asshole." Okay, so.
Yeah. And also, I've started something called Tiny Handball. So I'm inviting his friends over, and I'm teaching these motherfuckers how to slap this shit against the wall. Yeah. Look, you fucking bearded fuck, you little prince, you Linus motherfucker.
So I'm now
you hipster shit fuck.
I'm now furious, right? And
I'm furious.
I write a note up on the wall, and I basically calling them cowards. And then I went to their parking spot and I put shit in front of it like they did at the door.
Oh my God, you're insane!
No, but this is what happens.
Insane.
So then I leave, and then I'm leaving. I'm like, I can't go that route because then it's just gonna get super ugly. So I went back and I took it all down.
Smart. Okay.
And then I sat on the step, and I waited for one of them to come out of their fucking apartment. So cocksucker comes out, and he blows past me, and I go, "Hey, Andrew," and he goes, "I got a doctor's appointment." I go, No, you don't. This is more important." And he goes, "I got to go." I go, "No, you don't. You got to come over here and talk to me." So he turns around and he comes back. And I go, "So what's the problem?" And he goes, "Well, it's been a little loud and we wrote that letter and we expected to get a response." And now I am looking Andrew directly in the eyes, as you do when you're talking to someone who's lesser than and needs a lesson in life. Mm-hmm. And his little weaselly eyes are shooting all over the fucking place. He can look at me for a second and then they glance away like he's got some kind of mental condition.
Right.
So I go.
Which is weird coming from you.
I go, so you got upset that we didn't respond to the letter? And he goes, "Yeah, we wrote the letter and we thought you guys respond to it." I go, "Understand that we didn't respond because the response was going to be horrible and make the situation worse. We were so angry at your letter that it was insane." And he goes, "Why? I wrote it and I had people proofread it." And I go, "Who?" I said it was the most passive aggressive fucking horrible letter. I had to leave a gig I was at because my wife was so fucking angry and wanted to come up and kick in your door. I go, "So it wasn't a great letter." He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't our intention. We just need to work something out." I go, "Great. What do you want to do?" And he goes, well, the thing is Finn's running around?" I go, "Right. When's he running around?" "Is he still running around in the morning, Andrew?" "No, we haven't heard it, so much in the morning. But there's one time where it was like 20 minutes and he's running around." I go, "Okay. So what would you like us to do?" So say it's 6:30 in the morning and I have a child running around. You would like me to stop him so he screams? Do you want a screaming child beneath you at 6:30 in the morning? He goes, "No, I guess I didn't really, I guess, no, we don't want that." I go, "So why don't you give me a solution on how to stop this so we can work it all out. Well, you could get a runner. Great. Buy us a runner. I said, I had no problem putting a runner down. You just go buy it. Oh. Okay. So I go, so what? I go, what's really the problem here? I go, my wife is furious. He goes, well, I got to say it's mostly Allie. It's mostly she's the one. And then I have to go do stuff.
He
throws his girlfriend under the bus.
Oh,
and I know at this point that he's the motherfucker taking pictures and sending it to the landlord. So he's fucking lying to my face and he's throwing his woman under the bus.
Oh my God.
A weasel.
His fucking corduroys must have been so tight and his suspenders so short that day that they were fucking a fucking chicken shit. Listen to this.
So, go. You got something to say?
No. Years ago when I was in college, I lived in a house, and there was a house behind the house. We had a house with like 7 guys, and then there was a house behind the house, like a maid's quarters in the old days, right? And there was a couple that lived there. Mm-hmm. And we were cool, and then we'd have a party. Yeah. And they complain, and they call the cops. And we got in this whole big thing, kind of like what you've been through here. And this is what it boiled down to. One day I go, I don't understand. You're not even that much older than us. You're invited to these parties. We're at college. We're right next to the university.
You picked a house.
Yeah.
Full of kids.
I'm a burgeoning drug addict and failed musician.
What do you think is going to happen here?
And she just said this finally. She goes, I don't want you to have fun.
Right.
And she shut the door.
Okay, so that you're exactly right. So they don't want, and I go, I can't even believe you can hear it downstairs and that it's bothering you that much. She goes, oh, you can't? No. I go, no, because we're downstairs. So we went back and forth for a while, and finally, and he was just backing off. Like he was just a fucking, you confront the guy to his face and he's a fucking pussy. And I was being very nice about it, but I was being very direct. And so finally we shook hands and he said, I'm glad we finally talked. And I said, okay. So then I went away and I started to get more and more pissed because as my days go on, I realize now how inconvenienced I am by their fucking horse shit. The fact that we cannot keep anything in front of our apartment anymore.
You realize this horse shit comes from you and Heather are actually on a schedule that is kind of the same thing every day now. He and his girlfriend, whatever they're doing, I'm not saying that what they're doing is wrong, but they're living that kind of lifestyle where it's like, some days I want to sleep late.
Yes.
I don't know when, but I just want that option, and everyone's got to cleave to that. Mm-hmm. It's like, look, but you're living. Then if you want that, go buy a house. In an apartment building, you have to put up with some noise.
I said to him at one point, I go,
man,
dude,
what you got to get down with
7 years.
Listen to me, I know, but what you need to get down with is the rhythm of my shutter.
You know what? God, I totally forgot that. LA's nightlife, I mean, that's the pulse of the nation.
Yeah, it really is, man.
Dave, I'm sorry.
And nothing is happening more than on the Sunset Strip where old guys are playing old songs and nobody actually goes. There isn't a more unhip place in all of Los Angeles. Sunset Strip might as well be Main Street at Disneyland. Yeah, literally, right?
I'm up late taking pictures of speakeasies.
Yeah. Listen to me. But I speak speakeasies. Look, I mean the Rumble Room at the fucking House of Blues or whatever that fucking thing is called.
I was at the Kibitz Room till 3 a.m. last night shooting someone I thought was Michael Keaton. It wasn't, but that's the rhythm of the city. I don't know what's going on.
You don't know who it is?
Pulse,
you don't know what that is?
So now I'm more pissed off because of what they've done. So my response is like, you guys made us move all the shit in. We had rules to keep it quiet. Now it's not going to be quiet. Now all the shit that was outside the house, the noisy shit, is inside the house. Yeah. So Finn gets to play ball until he goes to sleep. And enjoy the loud soccer ball bouncing down the fucking hallway, you cocksucker.
The stuff that was outside, well, it made you do a slight arc to get to your mailbox. That's why you
not even.
Yeah,
there's no arc.
That, by the way, is my Christmas card this year. Enjoy the loud ball bouncing down the hallway, you motherfucker. And then it's just a picture of a Christmas ball. And we sent that out this year.
So now I want to know who they are. So I look him up online and I search for him, and he's just a photographer who's a douchebag. And then I look for her, and this is when it all comes together. Because she drives a Lexus and he drives a shitty car.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
And then she is a horse trainer, an equestrian. She is the daughter of a guy who owns a big horse farm in Burbank. She is, the family name. She's a fucking rich cunt.
Now let me ask you this. 3 things. Does she ride them? Does she fuck them? Does she cut them and get inside of them?
I haven't found a video of her getting fucked by a horse yet.
I didn't realize how much horse shit's on this show. I mean, in every episode, Kadam.
Oh,
But
there is some always horse stuff going on.
there's
What
always
is
horse
that?
shit on here, and now this girl. Oh, that's what we're getting to. So what we're gonna do is cut a horse open and put her inside it, so it's shut, and then fuck it.
Or you know what you do? You go if at night, if she would bring one of her horses home, cut it open and crawl inside, it will muffle the sound and just relax and have it. That's what you guys need to do.
What would you guys do if you just heard on the news that someone had pulled a Godfather?
What if you just sent him a photo? What if you just sent him a link to that photo and said, "We like horses too"?
So I have. Here's the deal. I'm not going to do anything but live my normal life. They can deal with the noise, and life's going to go on.
You're gonna make him watch Whitney. Unfair.
It's a horrible show.
But it's legal.
Patton doesn't want to talk. It's a terrible show.
I've never seen it.
He's friends with Whitney Cummings. I guess.
I'm friends with Whitney Cummings.
Are you?
Yeah, I know Whitney Cummings. I like Whitney Cummings.
I've never met her.
Yeah, she's all right. All right.
Never met her.
And yet you take your friend down like that.
For a punchline every time.
Wow, everyone's throwing people under the
Anyway,
bus.
I looked at his Twitter feed, and he follows Sarah Silverman and Dan Cook.
Well, wow, that's
And Nick.
So half the things he likes are cool.
he's eclectic. He's very eclectic. Oh my god. Well, you know what? I mean, look, Sarah and Dave. I mean, that's the rhythm of the comedy night. I mean, that's the pulse.
You know what that means he likes?
What?
He likes a sandwich and a rape joke. We're out. All right. Quick one.
I want to thank our guest, Patton Oswalt. He was average.
He did okay. You know, the thing is, Dave, we got a rhythm, and no, he's fucking awesome. Awesome. God damn it. Go see his movie. We didn't get a chance to talk about it. It's fucking
It's
great.
great.
It really is great. It's the kind of,
Young adult.
it's what you want out of a movie.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting experience, and Patton's fucking amazing, and it clearly
And
he's
she's
not
great
here.
in it. A great character. Yeah, it's all good. It's a really good movie. Go see it.
Go see it. Okay, so a couple things. March 10th is our show in New York. Mm-hmm. We got to start selling tickets.
Yeah.
So you guys, it's going to be awesome. I can tell you that Nikki Glazer is going to be on it. We're going to try and get Nikki in here before then, but she's a great comic. Go look her up. There will be other guests. The Monarchs may or may not be there. We're going to talk about that next week. We're going to try and get the Monarchs there. We're going to try and get Dave and I there. It's a big venture. Hot Dog Thunderdome. Go in there and just read stuff. You don't have to be. It's whatever you want it to be. You can go in there and post and be a part of it. I know it's hard to look at because it's got a bunch of shit. That's just the way these things are. But it's really fucking fun. There's some genius people working in there, writing things, putting up videos. There's cool discussion groups. There's some really good discussion groups. There's all kinds of shit going on. So Hot Dog Thunderdome. Walking the Room. Tumblr? How's that going? How's the Tumblr page?
Well, I don't know. Don't you
haven't
go over
been-
there?
I haven't been
over
a long
there.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tumblr.
yeah.
Well, you can send an email to walkingtheroom@gmail.com. You can buy our live pod
Live
cuddle
Cuddle,
with Jen Kirkman and Brandon Walsh.
Now, we are no longer selling the 19 Oranges t-shirt. That t-shirt is done as of
Okay.
today. There will be a Hot Dog Thunderdome t-shirt made available immediately following the Starfish Circus Christmas. And they're fucking rad. So those will be available. Is there anything else, man?
I can't think of anything.
We did it again this week. We forgot to look, people have been sending us stuff. Pepper Nuts, Tim Tams. We have a list of names.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Next week for the Christmas episode, we may have a guest. We will definitely make some lists. Dave's going to read a list of things he likes. I'm going to read a list. We're going to fucking make a list of names of people we need to thank, and we're going to talk about you guys. Glitter done.
Glitter done.